Hey, what up, guys? Be Red, Absolute Geckos. Today I wanted to go over the basic care of crested geckos. They're pretty simple. They are one of the easiest reptiles to care for. Great first-time pets. First thing I want to talk about is they are arboreal gecko. That means that they prefer to be up off the ground, up in the trees, rather than on the ground. So, being that they're arboreal, they like to climb. You need a lot of branches and stuff for them to climb on. You can see this tank that I got here. I have all kinds of branches for them to climb on, things to hide in. Another important part with all the leaves and everything is that when you spray their cage, they actually drink water from the leaves. So that the leaves do hold an important factor there also. Humidity levels. This is a gecko that likes high humidity. So you want to spray the tank about twice a day, usually in the morning and then right before night. They are a nocturnal animal. So during the day, you probably won't see them during the day. They usually sleep all day, and then night is when they'll be most active and show off their colors also. That's when they'll be fired up. So humidity, you want to spray, like I said, about twice a day, in the morning and then right before it's nighttime, before they come out. Between like 60 and 80% is pretty good. Now, you don't want to keep it at 80%. You don't want the tank to be soaked all the time. You want to let it dry out. Not all the way, but you just don't want to keep it soaked all the time. Let it dry out for a little bit. That's why I say only twice a day. Some people might disagree, but I've been doing this for a while, and that's what I do, twice a day. Heating. Excuse me. With these geckos, you need a temperature between about 70 and 78. Daytime temperatures around 75 to 78. Nighttime can drop to about 65. You don't want to get too hot. You don't want to go above 78, really. I mean, 80 degrees is alright, but anything above that, you really want to watch. So, you put a thermometer in there, keep track of the temperature. Too much heat will kill them. They can survive cold more than they can survive heat. I wouldn't recommend doing either. But so if you keep your house at between 70 and 78, you don't need any type of heating, no type of lighting, no heat mat, nothing like that. Pretty much room temperature with these guys. And there's my crazy son. So yeah, and then with lighting, these guys, because they're nocturnal, they hide all day and sleep, so the UVB rays from the sun out in the wild doesn't get to them. So UVB rays aren't necessary. Some breeders say that they do get it out in the wild. Some say that they don't. Regardless, they don't need it. It's not necessary. I don't use it for mine, and my geckos do great. So if you want to use UVB, that's great. If not, they'll be alright. Now, I do use lighting during the day. I use these little cabinet lights, and that's just for my shelf. These are all my juveniles. I do use lighting for them. I just do it to give them a sense of night and day, just to do a day cycle. And then on my breeder tanks, you can see I got a fluorescent up there, and then down there I got lights up above. So, yeah, that's the only reason I use lighting, to give them a sense of night and day. Food. These geckos, they will eat insects. They will eat crickets, dubias, mealworms, waxworms, any kind of insect. But the main diet that you want to give these guys is the crested gecko diet, which looks like this. Repashy Superfoods. This is a 64-ounce bag. It's about $60. I got I bought 2 of them. They last me a while, so that's what I use. You could feed them insects 2 to 3 times a week. I don't. I only feed mine. I feed mine dubias once a week, about 5 or 6, depending on the size of the gecko and their appetite, really, and their feeding response. And then every other day I feed them the Repashy, just a little cup, and you can see theirs right there. Now I give them baby food every now and then as a treat. They really like the pear baby food, and I'll mix in different supplements that I got. I'll put in some D3. I got a lot of different supplements. That's ZooMed's new Crested gecko food. It works pretty good. I like it. It's like a purple. But yeah, like I said, I do use baby food every now and then. Do not use it all the time. It doesn't have all the vitamins and nutrition that the Crested geckos need. Like I said, I just do it for a treat every now and then. They do like it a lot, but you cannot solely feed them that. You can't use that in place of the Repashy. Can't express that more. You cannot just give them baby food. They'll end up getting MBD. They won't grow right. So next, I wanna. Hi, there's my daughter. Say hi.
Hi.
Hold on, baby. I'll be out there in a minute. Looks like she colored on my care sheet. Thanks, babe. I'll be out in a minute. Close the door, please. Thank you. When you have 2 adults, you do not want to put 2 males together. 2 males that are sexually mature will fight over territory. You don't want that. So once they get about this size, you want to make sure to keep them separated, because males will fight. And also, if you don't want them to breed, if you have a male and female and they're not ready, they're not of size yet, and you don't want to breed your female yet, don't put them together, because they will breed. And a female gecko that isn't ready or isn't big enough, doesn't have the weight, just isn't ready to lay eggs yet, and she starts producing them, it could do some damage to her. So if you don't want them to breed, don't let them breed. I'll be showing you what's in there. This is my new little project. Nothing special, but I'll be doing that on my update. Also, too, you don't want to put small geckos with large geckos. Babies and adults, not even juveniles and adults. You want to keep adults with adults, but same size, because if you put a little tiny baby with an adult, that adult will see him moving and think it's a little snack down there, and he'll munch it up. So you want to keep geckos of the same size together. And there's that enclosure. And this is just a 10-gallon tank too, by the way. You can see that. I just stood it on its side and built the screen and door and all that. This is all screen. This is also, it's roughly about the same size, kinda. It's a 20 by 12 by 12. I put glass around the bottom to try to keep the bugs on the bottom. And let's see. I don't think I missed anything. That's about it, really. I do have some geckos for sale. I'll be doing a video on that. And yeah, I think that's it. This is good. You could house an adult in here, but I wouldn't go any more than that. You can see my breeder tanks. So, I mean, you could do 1 adult in there, but don't do any more than that. Alright, I think I got everything, guys. If I missed anything, please let me know. Hopefully I didn't. I kind of made some notes before I did this video. Please subscribe, comment if need be, like the video. That's always nice. Hit that thumbs up button. And yeah, thanks for watching. See ya.